Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another episode of the Final Fantasy IX Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we have made it here to Memoria, did some exploration around with our time, and we found ourselves, well, up and coming with another save point. But for right now, we're just going to be doing a post-audio production out here for today, and we're going to be heading back into some other previous areas to go and pick up ourselves with the rune claws for armor. And not only that, but over here you can get yourself with the angel flute as well too in the process, and that is going to be meant for Aiko. Now, not only within our time of this post audio are we going to be doing some backtracking, but we are, of course, going to have to go and be able to do a boss battle, an optional boss battle that's going to be here, which we are going to be having to go and take on with the person by the name of Hades. Now, Hades is going to be pretty cool of a boss battle to go and take on within our time for today, because there is something that you can get yourself with a reward with, and that is if you do have with two different Pumice pieces, Hades will be able to go and synthesize up with those two different Pumice pieces, and you will be able to get yourself with the summon of the Ark, which I believe that will be happening within your time for that. So pretty nice right there. Now, I still have to go and try to figure out where another Pumice piece is going to be, so bear with me. I will probably be doing a Pumice piece location if I can go and find one, maybe within the next episode. I don't know if there's like two different type of chocograph pieces that we have to go and find for these different Pumice pieces. I know that I think I have probably went and grabbed out on a certain Pumice piece, I thought, from the chocograph area, or I thought that I may have probably grabbed it from the Oliver boss. I'm not really too entirely sure on where that Pumice piece actually came from within our time of our adventure throughout the different discs. But this is also a really cool area as well too within our time of Memoria, because this place is not actually meant for the ocean that is going to be here. Because this is all just a part within all of our memory. And now Kina's just like freaking out saying that I can't breathe. But you know what? You can't actually go and breathe, Kina, because this is not really what's going on right now. And all these fishes are just going to be completely disappearing into thin air. Because look at that. Oh yes, now Kina's kind of freaking out that there is no more fishes anymore. Oh, fish all gone sad. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry, Kina. But here we go. So if you kind of walk around a little bit and kind of take a walk through this back way, you should be able to kind of click on your X button here for a quick second, and you should be able to find hopefully a text dialogue that will kind of bring up with something about like don't disturb my sleep or something of that type of nature. And if you go and say don't leave, he will actually go and do a boss battle. Now, if you actually do go and take care of Ozma early within your time before actually going to battle out with Hades, he actually does have some extra dialogue that will be saying like, what, you taking care of Ozma? And then and some other things of that type of segment that happens afterwards. And yeah, that's literally about it. There's nothing really too much that's going to be exciting about it. But here within this battle of Hades, he actually does have some items. I think originally, I did say that during the last episode that that I was going to try to see if I could get a Pumice piece off of him, because if he does have a certain thing on him for that, unfortunately, it seems like he does not have a Pumice piece. He only has a certain amount of items, which that is going to be meant for the running shoes. He does have a robe of lords if you have never went and picked one up yet for any of your guys, but again, I don't really need it. There's also some two other different items which I can't really go and put my my name off into that for those type of things there. But so far, you guys are going to be seeing this epic battle that's going to be happening. I'm going to be setting up with Leviathans and water. I believe water is like the super effective move, I want to say, towards what Hades is going to be going on. And this episode is going to be fairly short. I want to say that this is going to be, I think, around 11 minutes or so. I know that normally sometimes whenever I do like a Final Fantasy IX video, I always kind of end things off a little bit in a longer type of note, but this one here, this one I had to go and just basically just take care of Hades, because again, this guy kind of works a little bit like Ozma in a way. He does have a curse type of thing, but it's not like overabundantly used that much. I know that Ozma is very, very, very annoying within this game, and he overly abundantly uses the curse ability, which basically makes all your guys mini and basically does a lot of damage while doing so within there, and it's just not pretty at all whatsoever. But however, Hades has a whole other different type of thing, and basically when he goes and starts powering up his sword, he does kind of have a countdown here, so you can actually go and try to set up with some moves as best as you can. You can also go and use wing edges as well too, which that will be a very big help within the time of this battle. And I think I went and I used quite a bit of the different wing edges. So I think right now, currently, I think during the time after once this video is done, I think I have roughly around maybe 6 or 7 of the different wing edges left. So I kind of have to make sure that I have to keep those other 6 wing edges, I think hopefully at least somewhat safe, until we go and worry about battling out with some of the different final bosses that are going to be showing up here with our time of this way of Memoria. Because I know that we still got ourselves with the Guardians as well. We still have like those type of Terra Guardians out here. I know that we got ourselves with Kraken. I know that he's gonna be the next upcoming guy afterwards with Hades. And let's go set for that water. Now, I think he just went to set for Reflect, right? So, unfortunately, with him setting up for Reflect, he is going to do some damage back towards to us, which that's going to be really annoying. Now, however, what's kind of funny is that we already have Auto Reflect on everybody right now. And I think I just went and put Auto Reflect to everybody during the last few episodes from before, when we were going and battling out with the Guardians as well. Because you guys do recall, during the last episode, we did go and take on with the 2 different Guardians known as Malorith. And we also went and taken care of Tiamat as well, and we got some pretty nice good items out of them. Kraken, however, is that you do want to go and pick up with one main item from him, and it is something pretty important that you do want to go and make sure to pick up, and it's going to be, I think, the last weapon, I think, for Vivi in particular. And it's actually not that bad of a rod, though, and it's going to be known as the Wizard Rod, and I think you may probably get yourself with a pretty nice good type of move from there, I think. So again, let's see how much water is going to do it this time. Look how much that is doing right now with the water damage. So seems like his Reflect actually did go and wore off for a little bit. We're going to go and throw down another wing edge here, and it does another 7,000 type of amount of damage. Now this guy also does have Kuraga as well. So this guy again has kind of like almost like an Ozma type of effect. So yeah, you just want to just set up for Curse here. Not very fun at all whatsoever. Now for these type of segments, for it to go on here anyways, is that you do actually have to go and use some remedies just to make sure that you can at least kind of bring yourself back up to normal. At least the good thing here is that like with Hades in particular, I don't know if I already went and kind of talked about this already, but if you guys don't know about how Ozma works, he kind of overly abundantly uses his different moves like almost like every single time. And that's unless if you actually decide to go in full force attacking, and if you kind of have to wait with your ATB, he actually sets up with like a whole bunch of other different moves. Now, however, Hades only works off with, I think, just only one move at a time. So it's pretty nice that you don't have to really worry about having to be careful with the different animations that happen within there. But yeah, just keep on setting up with Leviathans, and also setting up with water if you are lucky enough, without him having to go set up with Reflector, all that type of nature that's going on. Yeah, and everybody's all confused and everything of that type of nature, and that's just lovely. I thought everybody had clear-headed though, but that's not what was going on here anyways. But yeah, be careful as well too with all of his moves. I believe all of his moves are going to be like shadow based related. He does actually have Doomsday out of all things, so just be very careful. And look at that, I already got myself almost basically somewhat literally destroyed out of here. But at least the good thing is that I actually do make a comeback within this battle. So even though they may probably think that right now is that like Prox is probably not going to make it through here, it may probably end up like an Ozma situation. And actually, that is not going to be the case. We actually do survive, and we actually do pull out the victory out here. It's just that it's kind of a very messy victory, but we did manage it out either way, so it's pretty nice. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have the best of theory power. I wish I actually had a little bit more theory power engaged out here within this. Unfortunately, I can only do roughly around like a little bit over the 2,000 damage, but you know what? It's better than nothing. I'll take any type of damage that could happen from theory there. So yeah, so again, he's powering up his sword. He is going to go and try to do some annoying stuff here. He does have Kuraga, so he is going to try and grab out as much health as he can. Oh, well, actually, sorry. That was for us. But yeah, he does actually have his own Kuraga. I thought that was what was going to happen there. But I think he does actually use it at some point. But I'm pretty certain I think I go down and I throw down another wing edge, and I actually do take him right back down to his normal original spot. So where are we at right now? So we're almost getting close. We're just like, what, 5 minutes into the video now soon? We're just down just to around that minute. So yeah, so now I'm just having to go and just throw down some other items here just in case, because we do kind of want to go and bring up armor it back up a little bit. Now you can also go use chakra if you want to, instead of having to go for Kiragas. There we go. And let's go and throw down some other things out here. Yeah, so now we got ourselves all back up to action with armor it now. Yeah, because even if I go and use a wing edge when I'm small, it's still not going to be doing a lot of damage. So you want to make sure that you have remedies there just so that you can get that extra power. So look at that. Unfortunately, with him and his reflect, it's going to bounce it right back out to me, but at least I get myself all healed up again. And that's the good thing, because, you know, since we have everybody with ribbons at this point in time, we can always go and heal ourselves back up. So it just makes things very nice around out here. Now what we're going to do is throw down another water. Hopefully this time around we can be able to see what we can do again. Just going to wait for the right moment. And let's just go and do it there, Prox. So what's going on here? He is going to set up for Doomsday. Oh, how lovely. Yeah, so you want to make sure that for Doomsday here is that you can at least manage to at least have some ninja gear or something of that type of nature to kind of keep yourself well protected within this wave. And hopefully it doesn't do a lot of damage, because that could probably hurt for a insane amount right there. So yeah, everybody gets healed up just from that, and not only that, but of course it has to go and head right back over towards this guy. So there we go. So now we just actually made him drop right back down to his original normal health right there. Okay, so here comes out with the water. We're going to go and finally hit him now. And he does, wow, 4,000 damage right there. 4,500 damage, I should say. And here goes with another thievery. And I don't know, is this going to be the one that's going to seal the deal? Or do we have maybe one more after? Because I think it was a thievery that kind of sealed the deal for one more other type of move right there. And there we go. I think we're all done now. I believe Hades has already been finished. So see you later, man. You're already done. And just like that, we got a nice good win. See, I knew that we could at least go and pull off another boss battle. And you know what? That was our other optional boss battle already done. We've already taken care of that annoying book, out of all things. And now we also went and taken care of this guy of Hades. So now, if we go and bring up 2 Puma's pieces, he will go and give something that he can go and create, which that is going to be something very nice. And yeah, and I kind of had to do something there, and that's why you kind of saw that little edit. But anyways, I'm going to go and end out this episode for today, and see you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.